Welcome home, everybody, to My DVC Points Community Hall Live Podcast. My name is Chad Pennycuff, and I am your host tonight. And we lead conversations in the Vacation Club community about the Vacation Club tonight. But because it's the holiday season and we're coming back up on that, and food is on everybody's mind in holiday season, we decided we're going to do a little mini 3-series using our Mouse Quiz software. And if you haven't joined us on Friday nights at 9 p.m., I highly suggest doing so. We normally play trivia, but the trivia software allows us to do something called Majority Rules. And in Majority Rules, we are having a food fight tonight to determine what you guys think is the best quick service. We want to know what's the greatest quick service of all times, and we'll be going through this in a single elimination bracket game. So I'm really excited to do that tonight. And by the way, we're not doing our normal pre-show countdowns, but I do want to come back in and welcome Alicia back to the show. How you doing, Alicia?
Oh, I'm excited to be with you all tonight.
Yes, and I know you were like, I got 7 days left. I got 7 days left for my countdown. So we'll just sneak them in real quick for those of us on screen and are hosting. So I'm about 56 days from Hilton Head. So
Nice.
I'm really excited to go to Hilton Head and get that knocked off the list and see how that's going to work out this year. So let's welcome back to the show as well, Mr. Brad Coates. How you doing tonight, Brad?
I am doing great, man.
Oh, good deal. Glad to have you back.
And I'm 97 days to aloha.
All right. You're going to have to let me know how that goes because I've been playing with my Alani reservations and doing a little bit of a walking exercise, here for the My DVC Points Community Meetup in June. So we're already on that as well. And so let's welcome back to the show as well, Mr. Jake. Hey, Jake, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing well, and I'm 20 days away from a solo trip at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Super excited.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. And you're going to Value this time as well, right?
Yeah, so I'll be by myself, and I got a Value Studio, 8 points a night. You cannot beat it when you're by yourself, and I'm really looking forward to it. So if anybody's going to be there, shoot me an IM, and I would love to meet anybody.
Yeah, that's true. I got to get you some magnets to give away to people as well. So, Okay, then. Let me come back in and do this. I forgot to do this real quick. And so tonight's show is brought to you by our friends over at Monera Financial. And if you are looking for a DVC contract on the resale market, fret not. They have financing available as low as 9.9%. And if you happen to be paying more than 9.9%, they have a very great refinance program that you can come in and check out and see if you can lower your interest rate, lower your payments. I think we've been tracking it for a while, and after I got above $200,000 and helping people through the refinance programs, I kind of quit counting, okay? So $200,000 is quite a bit of savings to help members come back in and save just through refinancing a timeshare contract through Monera. So I want to thank them as well for sponsoring our platform here at My DVC Points. So that being said and done, let's come back in and go back over to our normal camera views as well tonight. And we are playing Mouse Quiz. Alicia, have you joined us for Mouse Quiz before?
It's been a while.
Okay. So you can come back in and join us and just bring up any browser window and go to crowd.live/QSF. Quick Service Forecast. I think that's the name of today's round. So let me come back in and we'll do this as well. And if I pull this up, and you can also use your QR code and just point your phone at the little QR code in the lower left-hand corner, and it will come back in and let you log on. We normally do teams on Mouse Quiz, but for tonight, because we're doing it at the My DVC Points Community Hall podcast episode tonight, we just decided we would forego the teams tonight. But if people really want them back, we will definitely do that as well. And so, yes. So let's come back into some of our crowd comments here. Mark says, food. And then Grant says, hey, team. And Dan is a regular over at Mouse Quiz, and he's saying this is going to be a fun night. And then we've got somebody in the community group saying 64 days and 35 days sans kids. Caleb says, I hope I get to come with smiles, I guess. And okay, Jim is saying minus 2 days for us. Officially our welcome home at Riviera. Well, congratulations on that as well.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yes, those first visits home as a DVC member are always quite memorable. And we really enjoyed seeing members do that as well. So crowd.live/QSF. We'll give everybody a chance to log in here. And I'll explain tonight's rounds a little bit. So this first round, we're going to give you 16 choices. And we've added a submit button just to this round only. So you're going to be able to come back in and you can pick what you think, the quick service restaurant that you think that will win the overall tonight. And we have 3 categories to start off with. We have quick service in the resorts. We have quick service in the theme parks. And then we have quick service in Disney Springs. And then you'll have about 30 seconds to, scroll through the list to 16 and pick one and then hit submit. We'll do that for all 3 of those. And then our 4th question tonight will list all 48. And because this is majority rules, we won't know what the right answer is until after we play the game. And then we'll come back in and mark them as correct and we'll go on from there. So this is kind of a fun deal, especially when you start seeing your favorite restaurant may or may not make it through a round because it is a single elimination round with a little bit of a twist at the end because, 3 sets, we needed a 4th one. So Gina, our producer, is going to resurrect 2 restaurants tonight that got voted off the list into the final round. She's going to bring them back in and mix things up a little bit when we get to that particular place. So are you guys excited?
Woohoo!
Super
I have a
excited.
feeling I have a feeling I'm going to lose no matter what because I.
So
Yeah, me too.
Awesome.
I get attached to restaurants, so it's kind of hard to vote against your favorite, even if you know it's not going to win.
well, that's the thing. Some people stick with their favorites and others kind of they vote for what they think will happen.
Yeah.
And once we get into the elimination rounds, it is time. So the quicker you make a choice, the more points you will get if you're correct. And then at the end of the game, we'll show rankings as to who had the most points and picked the most things correct. So let's go ahead and get this round started off. So as I start to look at this, I'm coming back in and I see about 36 people logged in tonight. So we'll go ahead and get this thing started. I think we will. It's not really responding to my start button. And I know Gina has had this problem. Ready to start the countdown. Starts. Let me log out and log back in. There we go. All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. And so you can see there that it automatically went into scoring people with 0 points because we haven't put the correct answers in tonight. That was just your forecast for what you guys think are going to come back in and win the whole game. So now we're going to actually start the elimination rounds. And I'm going to go ahead and kick that one off because there's not a lot to say about the voting there. Sorry about the little bit of a delay. I think we have this fixed to start the next round. So let me come back in and
One fun one I had to look up is what goat means. If there's anybody else that didn't know either, just letting you know it means greatest of all time.
Yes, that's right. We're hanging with the young kids tonight with the whole goat thing, right?
It's goat meat. It's over in the Tangerine Cafe.
Yes.
My answers will be funny. I'm like, is it like goat? Like you don't like it, you want to feed it to the goats?
That's a lot of thought there.
What's the greatest of all time? So everybody should have voted for their favorites right there, what they think is going to win. Now we get into the next round where we actually have 24 choices. And if you're playing along at home, your screen should have updated and you should see number 2, quick service, 24 choices. And I'm going to go, if you're just now joining us, let me come back in and show that up there. And you can hit the QR code and scan to join, or just go to crowd.live/QS2. And you can come back in and join us as well. It's going to ask for your name and your email address. We do send out an occasional email from the MyDVC Point side. Mouse Quiz side gets something every single week. So let's go ahead and start this round off. And good luck picking, guys. I think this first round is going to be pretty easy from talking with Gina, but we'll see what everybody thinks about some of the Sophie's choices that are coming up later in the night. Let's kick this round off. You'll have about 10 seconds to make a choice.
What?
All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. What did you guys think of that round? I was just like, Gina, what like happened there? Okay.
That was tough. I think half and half. Like half of the questions I went with my affinity, like which ones I like better. And then the other half I went with the crowd against what I like. And hopefully doing half and half kind of helped me out. And then I fat fingered two of them.
Got it. Well, sorry about the wrong answer thing and the scores in between. We thought we had that turned off. I'm gonna have to put a ticket in to see what's up with their software. But let me come back in and I'm gonna open this back up and now we'll get to come back in and grade them. Okay. So you'll start to see your scores rise. Okay. Well, everybody got them wrong. So there's only one direction to go from here, but
I'm in second place. I'm doing good.
Yeah, exactly. And you stayed there the whole time.
I'm that one that we were like, oh, one person picked that. Oh, that was probably
I don't get
Alicia.
this one.
That was
Cooks
that was
of
me.
Dublin. That's just like fish and chips, man. Like
I love it. Their chicken tenders are so good. It's so worth it.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to try that then. Okay, so we're working backwards on these then, I guess, because it started on 24. So we'll go to 23, and I'm happy to see the Earl of Sandwich beat out Blaze Pizza.
Yeah.
I went against
to 29.
I went for Blaze. I thought Blaze would win.
Yeah, and Blaze has gluten-free, dairy-free, everything. So I'm like, oh, I drive like 30 minutes on my way.
The only reason I went
Blaze,
that way was I don't think I've ever heard anybody that's gone to Earl of Sandwich that didn't say, I really like that. But Blaze, not many people have gone to it, but nobody's complaining about it ever either. So, but, yep.
Yeah, our buddy Mark here is saying I was wrong every time was just evil. I told them they need to come back in and make this a real crowd. Right now we have to manually score them, and that's how it works. But they should just be automatically doing this. But so we'll come back in, right? And then Deluxe Burger over BB Wolf Sausage Company, 76-24. I could see that one happening. I don't think that's much of a.
And I haven't eaten there before, but I mean, it looks good.
They're good. I got to eat there this last trip I went out. Good.
I just wish Deluxe Burger had better discounts. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then Gina, this was a Sophie's choice. Like my kid would have just reached out and done the whole put your face into this, right? Daily poutine versus chicken guy. Like, I'm glad chicken guy won, but I thought that would have been a little bit tighter. Okay. I really did think that would have been a little bit tighter. Okay.
That's my favorite quick service over at Springs. I love Chicken Guy.
Yeah. Okay. And then this one, I went with what I like better versus what I knew the crowd would like. And sad to say that Casey's Corner won over Ronto Roasters 68-32. But I would gladly eat at Ronto Roasters any day over Casey's Corner.
Yes.
It's nostalgic.
Yeah, but it's just like it's fried food and hot dogs, and there's.
But now look at the next one though, with that whole nostalgic thing.
Give Galaxy's Edge time; it'll get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in the next one, number 12, look at this one, Columbia Harbor House. Oh no.
Yeah, this was she put the fish ones together. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Versus
Gotcha.
Yorkshire Country Fish House, right? I could see Columbia Harbor House, MK Original. Yep. So it won 92-8%. And then, so over at quick service round here, Restaurantosaurus versus Cosmic Rays. And I could see Cosmic Rays winning that one 81-19%. Yeah. Although I do like Restaurantosaurus. And they take tables. Okay.
And that one was a hard pass up for me because I mean, I like that. Like that's the part that I like about that area over there, and it's like the only little kid kind of area in the whole park, and I was like, I'll give it that way.
Got it. Yeah, I'm telling you. And Scott here is saying that he hasn't heard of most of these, much less ate at them. A lot of guessing going
Come
on
on,
in crowd
Scott.
favorites. Some of those like food truck ones they were a stretch. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. They were a complete stretch. Okay?
You could have a bonus question, and you have to like pick the land that it's in, and that would be
To offset the wrong ones.
yeah.
Now here, this was another one that I would have expected that the refreshment port, the Canada Poutine Pavilion would have went much farther, but it went up against Satuli Canteen, which
Yeah.
I think is in the running for at least the top park one, if not overall.
Yeah.
So we'll see how Satuli's ends up over the course of the night, but 92% went to Satuli Canteen. And then Woody's Lunchbox versus Flame Tree Barbecue. And Amanda says, Flame Tree over my Woody's Lunchbox? How could y'all?
Because most of them have never eaten at Woody's Lunchbox. They go over to that area, they just ride rides and get out.
The line is always so long.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't want to stay.
$5 for Pop-Tarts, man. That just isn't,
Yeah, that too.
it's not my thing, right?
Yeah, yeah. It is
Now-
good food there. But
And Flame Tree was the most popular quick service for so long before we got all these new
Yep.
Star Wars ones. And I think it's just, again, nostalgia kind of
Yeah.
played out.
Yeah, there we go, right? And so Karen says, I've spent like 3/4 of my life at Epcot, and evidently I don't pay attention to the names of the quick service places. Yeah. And,
She must be
Like
a
we-
high roller. She just goes to the sit down restaurant. She doesn't waste her time on quick service.
well, we had to take an electric umbrella out of there. But Mark was saying, Canada should have won, and he's voting for Woody's Taters. Okay. Well, not this round. Okay. And then this was an interesting one as well, because ABC Commissary, I see being a little nostalgic over at Hollywood Studios, but Sunshine Seasons, you just have a variety of food there and a lot of good healthy options. So
and it's good food for the most
Really
part. It's really good, creative.
I
Yeah,
forget
so-
about that one over there.
that one won 70 to 30% on that round. Trying to speak these for the podcast listeners as well. So now this is the next one that I thought Sprinkles would have won. Okay, my vote was on Sprinkles versus Amaret's Patisserie. I don't know,
I voted Sprinkles too, but then I was like, oh, I do remember that place, and they make the most beautiful little creations and cakes over at the other one. So I could see that one winning.
I've never been to Amaret's. I've been to Sprinkles twice, and both times I didn't like it. So I was like, you know what? Let's go against it. And I know a lot of people do. I know a lot of people do cake delivery from Amaret's, like the character cakes, and they'll deliver them to your resort pre-COVID. And so I figured that would win by a lot.
Well, you got that one right. Okay. So coming through this one as well, the food trucks, like I thought they would have been like fodder to just, move something like Satuli's along. You know what I'm saying? But we just would have broomed them. But the food trucks at Exposition Park beat out the 4R Cantina Barbacoa food truck. And I think that's just because I know what barbacoa meat is, and it seems just kind of gross to me. But it's cow cheek, right? It's cow cheek.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah, I used to like it till I found out what it was, and that was like, ooh, maybe not. So
Well, maybe I don't have enough cow cheek in my life. So,
there you go, right? And then Yasaki versus Morimoto Asia Street Food, and Morimoto Asia just cleaned up on them at 86%. So that one was a pretty clear-cut winner as well. And then this next one was Wolfgang Puck Express versus Pepe by Jose Andres. I don't know if we misspelled that.
Yeah, you got it right.
We did.
Okay. Okay, so Wolfgang Puck wins that one 86% to 14. And then let's come back over to our first set here. And Goods to Go versus Roaring Fork. 90% went to Roaring Fork. Yes. So, love me some Roaring Fork. And then Hurricane Hannah's, which I love, is a pool bar versus Geyser Point, but it just doesn't come close to Geyser Point. And the crowd went 86% to Geyser Point as well.
Yeah, I went the wrong one on that one, but too many good memories at Beach Club at Hurricane Hannah. And actually, this last trip when you and I were out there at the same time, that time when I was when I was waiting for you over by the resorts, remember? I went there to have their one of their crab, the lobster roll. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Anyway, I lost, but I remembered the lobster roll. So it's all
Can
right.
anyone eat at the Hannah's, or do you have to stay only at the resort?
No, you can. It's right on the boardwalk. Or I mean, it's right on Crescent Lake.
Yep.
So they actually smartly put the fence in so that you can get to it while you're walking around the lake.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, and then Grant says, "Why did you have to tell me what barbacoa is?" I ruined it for him too, right?
Just put it on the plate with your pork rinds. It's all good.
Yep.
Oh my God.
And Karen says the food trucks at Exposition Park have the cookie dough truck.
Yes.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, this is why we do these games and have these conversations, because cookie dough is important.
Yeah.
You're going to be the guy standing there going, "Did you know what you're eating right now?"
I never do it to somebody while they're eating it. You know, you want to have an informed decision.
Mess them up later.
And then this next round, the landscape of flavors, I believe that is over at Art of Animation.
Yes.
Totally cleaned up on All-Star Food Courts.
The
That's a fan favorite.
response to this one is George.
Yeah. And tie-dye cheesecake over there. So
Good.
you can't deny that either.
Nope.
So, I got to mark that one correct. Let me do that. See, yeah, I marked those correct. Okay. And then Captain Cook's versus Gasparilla Grill, 94% sweep by Captain's Cooks. So I think that one's a clear-cut winner, although I do love the 24-hour aspect over at Gasparilla Island Grill. And, of course, Mark over here says, now I need to do the cookie dough. Yes, and everybody playing and watching at home as well. So what fun. And then the Chuck Wagon versus Artist Palette. And Artist Palette got 100% on that one.
Wow.
So, yeah, no love for Wilderness Lodge, Fort Wilderness with this crowd. Okay? None. So, moving
Never been
on.
to the Chuck Wagon, so that one was easy.
Nope. Yeah, I've never been.
Yeah.
Only been to PJ's, which is the one right next to Pioneer Hall.
Yes, and so this next one, 51-49. This was our closest vote yet.
I thought this was wild that it was that close. I didn't think it'd be that close.
I didn't either, and I actually went for Primo Piatti because I think the Mara's food is all kind of blah. It's just like standard food. There's like nothing special about it. But
Zebra gnomes.
yeah, I guess you could get those there. So, and here's another late comment as well from Mickey Keck. The Mickey cake decorating class at Amorette's was a blast. FYI.
I've heard that.
I've heard really good things about their cake decorating as well.
That's on the list.
Yep. And then another tough one right here, and I can't believe that this happened. Like Everything Pop Shop and Dining beat out Boardwalk Pizza Window 53% by 47.
Wow.
Should we claim voter fraud here and demand a recount, or
I think there's a hanging chat in there somewhere.
Okay, and there's a big reason why Pop is really cool is their arcade is fantastic. So like, and there's so many options. So for us who don't have food courts, we just tell all our kids, here, everybody go get what you want. And then everybody gets whatever they want. And then they come back and then we go to the food court after we're done. It's great fun.
I guess you do have a lot more options there. And then this is another one that I don't get. I mean, I kind of get because you have to go out of your way to eat at Paddock Grill. Whereas if you're anywhere near the Contemporary, the Contempo Cafe, and so the Contempo won 60-40 on that one as well. And Grant says the mail-in ballots are still coming.
We can't call it for another month.
And then this is another one that I don't get. Like Pinocchio Village House versus Backlot Express. Like,
Okay.
I'm sorry, the food at Pinocchio is just gross. Like,
Honestly, I don't think either one of these are going to make it high up in the list, but I was just surprised with the choices between the two.
I do like Backlot Express for the space. Like, it's really, there's a lot of room to spread out.
Yeah, that's true.
And for people who, like me, like I said, that was the place that had 3 different types of chicken nuggets, right? You're like gluten-free, this kind, vegan, that kind. I mean, like, they really had a lot of options.
Yeah, you definitely have that there. So, okay, the final one tonight. This is the longest round, guys. So the next one should go much quicker. But the choice was Docking Bay 7 versus Pecos Bill.
This was the one, Jake, I was talking about this when you said the other one from the Star Wars land won because it's new and the traditional one didn't win. Yeah. And that's why I thought, well, then that doesn't make any sense with this one, because if Ronto Roasters didn't win over the other one, then why didn't Pecos Bill? You know what I mean? Anyway,
I don't know. I prefer Pecos Bill. I don't like Docking Bay 7. Sorry, anybody who likes that place. I think Pecos Bill used to be a lot better because they used to give you unlimited plastic cheese, and then they took it out. But I put my vote in there just because I still like the nachos, even though they don't give you plastic cheese anymore. So
yeah, I'm telling you.
We DVC members in our
there's
plastic
so much
cheese.
And there's so much choice at Pecos Bill. Now they've taken away of course now they have, but the salad bar where you build your own kind of thing, where you could pretty much create a meal out of. Right.
Outside.
At Pecos Bill, they finally got rid of that little trick we used to do. Shh. Somebody
let's come
I
back
know
in
used to
and
do it.
check in on the crowd rankings here and see how everybody did. Okay. So it looks like Tiki Rob is leading us off at 2021 points, followed by Future Friendship Captain, and then Mike at 1914. Jake, you're coming in fourth there, buddy.
I'm close. I blame it on that one fat finger. I think I would have edged out Mike if I wouldn't have fat fingered.
Yeah, that could be very true.
I'm a sore loser here.
And then followed by Faith Trust and Pixie Dust, and then Kelsey, Amanda B, Holly, Jennifer, Agent K, Caleb, and Brian. And I was troubleshooting so many issues or things that I don't understand this whole time. I didn't really get to play that round. So hopefully the next round goes a little bit smoother. And let's see from Gina if you've got this ready to go here. I'm going to go ahead and warp us over to the next round, and hopefully we've got that all set up.
Wait, no, I'm not ready yet. Sorry, there's a glitch here. Sorry.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves.
So on that round, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to demand the recount, because when it started saying wrong, I just stopped voting. Oh, well, it's broken. Everybody's getting 0. So then later on, I started guessing again. So
Did you beat me? I was at 30. I'm 31st.
I don't know.
Like still beat me.
I'll still lose because I never win at trivia at anything, so it's okay.
Oh my God. And Brad, we have an advantage as travel agents. We know what the people like because they tell us.
Yeah. And well,
that's true, right?
You need to tell me what I need to eat. So we have to do the research.
Yeah, so I have them go out for me.
Those of you that wonder, me and Jake, we've eaten just about everywhere because we kind of have
almost everywhere.
Yeah, you have to. You have to get the feedback and everything that's going on with that. And so I should have gotten everybody warped over to round 3, which will be, I believe, 12 questions this time. It'll go much faster. And my input game did. So hopefully everybody else did. If you're playing along and you did not refresh, go ahead and refresh the browser window, and you should move on over. And if you're just now joining us, come back in on any kind of a web browser on your phone, tablet, pad, another tab. Just go to crowd.live/QS3, and you can join in on this next round. And Gina's still setting things up here. She had 12 questions to put in there, so 24 names to cut and paste in and get this thing set up. Again, it was some more feedback that I had for the people over at CrowdPer. You should really create this as a bracket style so that we don't have to manually do this. So, again, we're playing with some cutting edge technology here, and it may or may not be working. Good. You think we're good to start this round off?
I hope.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can get this thing going. And I've got everybody warped. So round 3, let's make it happen. Okay, well, welcome back, everybody. Let's come back in and see how we did here. And let me come back in and come back to the question setup. We'll just drag this on over and get this thing rolling here. So question 12. Earl of Sandwich beat out Cooks of Dublin 82%. I thought that was a very wise choice. And did you guys have any other comments here or anything that happens? Any rounds that were a shock?
I didn't see any that were shocking, I don't think. But I guess we'll find out in a minute when we see what the scores are, whether they were shocking.
Yeah, I mean, I thought this one was tough. Deluxe Burger versus Sunshine Season. I did go with Deluxe Burger, though, but 45% of the people did not. So that one was a little bit of a shock to me because that is a very great restaurant. And then Roaring Fork takes Landscape of Flavor, 75-25. And then, this one was just brutal. This one was just like Captain Cook versus Geyser Point. There's like two of my favorites. But I'm glad to see 60% of the people went with Geyser Point here. And then I think, wasn't this one an error? Didn't we get this one last time?
They faced off last time.
Yeah, they faced off last time as well. So I think we just forgot to update that one. But 63% of the people went for the Mara. It's interesting to see how many people changed their vote. I was one of those people. And then Everything Poppin' Dining versus the Contempo Cafe. And we had 74% go to Contempo. It's funny, the little lines are like jumping up and down here. Okay, like they're coming. I'm like, what are these software developers doing? And then 88% Flame Tree Barbecue over Docking Bay 7. There has to be a lot of love for that one.
It's been holding its own pretty well tonight.
I'm telling you, I might have underestimated the power of Flame Tree. But Casey's Corner goes down in flames to Satilli Canteen. 24-76. Wow, because that one was iconic. That one was just iconic.
But Satilli is the new iconic. That's the only reason. If it was anything else besides Satilli or maybe one or two others, it'd still keep going.
Yeah. Okay. And Columbia Harbor House takes out Backlot Express. 85.
Not even close.
Yeah, not even a competition.
I don't care how much room it has, Alicia. It's Columbia House.
And then Artist Palette takes over Amorette's. And like that's at Saratoga Springs. That's a little food court there.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that cake decorating class couldn't have been too good. Right?
It's a lot closer than I thought it would be.
Yeah. No kidding.
2 votes difference.
And Morimoto Asia takes on the food trucks, 88%. That one I kind of saw coming because
you mentioned about food trucks not really showing well. Didn't they both just get taken out? One food truck took out the other food truck, and now we took out the other one. So I don't think there's any left now.
Yeah, the food trucks.
They're good, but they're not that good.
I thought they were just like out of here on the first visit, right?
Yeah.
And then Chicken Guy takes out Wolfgang Puck Express.
Wow.
There you go, Jake.
23% to 77%.
I went the other way on this one. I went for Chicken Guy. I could have sworn Wolfgang Puck would have won, though, because so many people love that one.
Yeah, but Chicken Guy, man, that's the new...
Yeah, people are crazy about that one.
I love it. It's one of my favorites.
They're like pretty near each other, aren't they? Almost like across the street, so to speak? Is that
Chicken Guy's over by Coca-Cola, and Wolfgang Express is over by like the Christmas store.
Yeah.
Yeah, Once Upon a Toy and World of Disney area.
Okay, because there's another one that's like like an express, and I think it's a sausage type place. It's across from Chicken Guy, and it never has a line, and Chicken Guy has one wrapped. Okay.
Always.
So let's see how we're doing here on the crowd rankings and see who won this round. And
me.
I need to hit finish.
Not me.
And
some of my favorites failed me in this round.
So
I do a drum roll on the desk, but then it'll just make everything sound so bad, so I won't.
Okay, well, on this round, congratulations to Lacey, Carol 1492, and Benji for coming in the top 3. And if you go much down from there, it's pretty tight. So, and they're all scrolling pretty fast. Let me pull this back over, and we'll just take it on a static screen here. And Lacey nailed 12 out of 12.
Nice.
So,
wow.
And it looks like I got 12 out of 12. I was just delayed in answering. So
How can you see it on your phone or wherever you're at? Or will it pop up? Maybe it'll pop up later.
We don't have it showing on the phones right now because we wanted people to just tune in here. We were trying this a little bit different. Normally it does show up on the phones. Okay.
Yeah.
And for some odd reason, some of the settings we just had to switch on and off again, like telling everybody they were wrong, and that seemed to fix things. So, and then multi-game, we come back in and check in on that. So Future Friendship Captain is winning with 31 correct. Next by Tiki Rob. So close match on that one. And then Mike, Lacey, Faith Trust, and Pixie Dust. And Jake, you're hanging in there tight at number 6.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Followed by Holly, Amanda B, Benji, Agent K, Caleb, Dan Austin, Brian, Carol, Kelsey, Heidi, Mark, DVC Kid, and the list goes on and on. So yeah, kind of a fun thing to see happen. Let's see. We'll wait to hear from Gina whenever she's ready to do this, but I'm going to come back in and move everybody on over to round number 4. And we will come back in, and looks like we should be advancing here soon as I hit this go to the next round button. Yes, our screen did go over to round number 4. So if you're just now joining us, you can come over to crowd.live and /QS4. You'll put a name and an email address in there, and you can play right along with us and vote and have your scores come in and count in on the tallies. So Gina looks like she's still coming in there. Any other surprises that you guys saw that round?
I think now I forgot which one it was. There was one of them that I thought, okay, oh, I know what it was. It was the patisserie one. I thought because so many were voting for it the last time, I thought, well, it's probably going to carry in it, and it didn't. So that caught me off guard.
I thought Everything Pop would have cleaned up Contempo Cafe because they love that food court so much, even though I don't get to stay there as often because I'm using points, but that food court is so good and they're constantly changing things. Like every time you go, it's a different menu almost. And Contempo Cafe, for some reason for me, kind of falls a little short on menu options. So a little bit of a surprise there.
It does. And Contempo Cafe has to compete with Chef Mickey's, and it's kind of the low end of the totem pole there, so to speak. But yeah, you've got a lot of great options right there at the Contemporary.
Yeah.
But it may very well be most of the crowd that we're, right now we're dealing with a lot of DVC people.
Yeah.
Most DVC people may have maybe never been to All Stars.
Yeah.
So
I would give it a shot though if you can. Like Alicia was saying, they even have an arcade right across from the food court. I think it's like steps away from the food court. I can't remember exactly. So they got a lot going on over there in that area.
Yeah, you had a decent arcade upstairs as well. And I think they turned it into the Pixar childcare area for a while. So, but Gina's back in here. Gina, are we ready to go on the next round?
Yes, I think I solved the problem from last time when I had the duplicate also, so I think we're good.
Got it. Okay. So
Thank you, Gina.
This is super fun. Okay.
We're coming back in and trying it all out. So let's go ahead and kick this round off and see if we can get this thing going. So All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. And that was a quick one with 6 choices. So let's see how we did on this and start to bring up another one of my question setups. And we'll drag it over and see how we did here. I told you they'd get quicker, okay? So let's start off here. It looks like Columbia Harbor House cleaned up on Artist Palette. That is no shock to me, 83% to 17%. And then the best quick service, Satulli Canteen, takes out Flame Tree Barbecue.
Oh,
I was nervous about that one. I was nervous.
that was a tough one.
Yeah.
That was a tough one. And you got the Animal Kingdom versus Animal Kingdom there. Man.
And a new favorite compared to the old favorite at Animal Kingdom. So it was like, which way will this go?
Yeah, Morimoto Asia overtakes Contempo Cafe, 77 to 23. I think that one was a big shock. And then Chicken Guy cleans. I'm shocked that the Mara got 20% of the vote there. Right? Yeah. And yeah, that one's just shocking me as well. Okay. Now this one killed me. Okay. This Wilderness versus Wilderness.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Wow.
So, yeah, 87% for Geyser Point.
Me and 3 others voted for Roaring, I guess. Is that what it says for votes?
I prefer Roaring too, but I went with the crowd on this one. I know Geyser Point has such a fandom. I love Roaring. Their desserts are, I think, in my opinion, are the best on property. They do such a good job there with the desserts.
I will give them the chicken and waffles for breakfast, okay, with that cinnamon maple nut butter. Oh, that is so good.
It's so good.
That is so good.
I love
so
that
good.
place. It's so good.
I always have such good service there. I know that's an odd thing, but they're always so sweet.
The cast is so great there, always.
Yeah.
Deluxe.
I think Grant's comment here just has it nailed. How could you put Roaring Fork against Geyser Fort? I want to speak to the manager. Both are the best, right?
Right.
Don't be mean to Gina. She's having a
Don't
rough
worry.
time.
I get to do the next round wild card, so be nice to me.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Because we'll go from 6 questions to 3. So she's going to resurrect 2 more restaurants here that got voted out and bring them back. Okay.
There you go.
So what do you guys think was unfairly kicked off the island, so to speak?
Flame Tree Barbecue. That is not fair.
Yeah, it went up against Satulli for sure.
No, that is not fair. It should have gone against Contempo Cafe, which I'm still shocked. I'm shocked it's still with us.
Or the Mara. Yeah. Or Contempo, yeah.
Come on.
Well, we know Columbia Harbor House, Satulli, Morimoto Asia Street Food. I think that one's gonna die here pretty soon. Chicken Guy.
My second one would be Roaring Fork. Roaring Fork and Flame Tree.
Be careful what you wish for.
There you go, right? And then Deluxe Burger takes over Cooks of Dublin. That one is no shock to me.
No,
as
The
well.
luck of the Irish just ran out.
That's a landslide.
Yeah.
So, okay, then let's come back into this and let's see how everybody did, right? Let's come back in and look at some crowd rankings on this. And
I think we're ready because people got their wish. So
got it. So a bunch of 6 out of 6s here. Agent K, Benji, and Grant nailed 6 out of 6.
Nice.
Followed by Vicky and Chad. So I did pretty well on that round.
good job, Vicky.
Yes. And we all got 6 out of 6. And then it goes to Mike, Scott S, Future Friendship Captain, Brian, Jake, Faith Trucks, and Pixie Dust. Tiki Rob, you're slowing down or something there, buddy. So
I think he missed a round. I think that's what happened.
It could have been.
Yeah, because I didn't see him at all in the last one.
Got it. Well, I mean, this was the last round, so
Yeah, this is just the ranking for this particular round. So
yeah, that's this particular
I thought
round
my
as
bad.
well.
I thought it was overall. My bad, guys.
Nope. I can hit this button here and we can check in on overall.
There's
Future
Tiki
Friendship Boat Captain moves into the lead, followed by Tiki Rob and
There we
then Mike.
go.
So
They must be quick on the button.
yeah.
We'll have to see. But Gina, you said we're all set to go to
Yeah.
the next round?
We're all set, and be careful what you wish for because you just might get it.
Here we go.
Okay, so let me come back in and we'll start to come back in. We are on number 4. We are going to number 5. Okay. And let's come back in and go over to that next round. All right. So if you're just now joining us, you'll go to crowd.live/QS5, put your name and your email address in, and you can play along with us. And now we have 4 choices in this round. And we'll have to see how Gina, this was her choice as well, how she stacked the deck. Okay. So we'll see if she played nice or if she's going to like make us moan a little bit more. Right. And, and Amanda says, Brian Bond beat me. I want to recount. Yes. Yes. Let's go ahead and kick this round off, guys. I will see you back in just a few minutes. Ooh. Okay, well, welcome back, everybody, and let's come back in and see what the crowd picked on this one. Go ahead and stop this experience, and so, yeah, everybody's no correct answers yet because we haven't scored them. Let's open this up, drag that over, and get this thing going. So, in this round 4, Satilli Canteen, 80% over 20 for Columbia Harbor House. So Satilli will advance to the next round. And
Something tells me people like alcohol.
Yeah, you can get, I think you can get alcohol there. I don't know if you can get.
No, isn't that where they have a bar over there? I don't know. Maybe not.
Maybe right next door. I think you're talking about the one right next door.
Pago, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chicken Guy takes Morimoto Asia, 77 to 23. That one is no big shock to me. And then Geyser Point takes out Deluxe Burger. Whoa. That one is no shock to me as well.
Yeah, no surprise there.
Yeah. Brad, you sounded a little shocked there.
I still pick Deluxe Burger. I guess I just don't have such fond memories of Geyser Point. So.
Sitting outside, waffle fries. I mean, waffle fries. And again, cocktails. I like the cocktails.
I'm telling you, right? Buffalo burgers,
Bison.
Yeah, bison burgers. That's
so
right.
good. Yes. And get to watch the beautiful scenery. It's so beautiful there.
Yes. Okay. Now I'm going to cry on this one. I already know it.
Yeah. We heard you.
Tree took out my beloved Roaring Fork.
Hey, yes. I put it back for you.
Thank you, Gina. It's still in the game, guys.
So Gina said, careful what you wish for. It was the two that I wished for. Were you just talking to me alone? Were you?
No, both of you. But a lot of people said they wanted Roaring Fork. So
yeah.
So that's what I get for being nice.
Yeah. Oh, well.
So, wow, there was 4 questions here, and some people were Johnny on the spot. They knew what they wanted, and they voted quick. Future Friendship Captain, 397 points. You didn't even lose a point on one of them. You got a full 100.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay, DVC Kid nailed it. So, then a bunch of 3 out of 4s here. Agent K, Holly, Kathy, Mike, Tiki, Rob. So, man, let's check in on the overall and see how things are coming out. And multi-game rankings here. Future Friendship Captain is holding on, followed by Tiki Rob.
Nice.
Yes, they're about 200 points apart, though. So, Rob,
You know,
you better
quite
step
a
it up a little bit.
There's quite a battle at the bottom too. I don't know if anybody's down by the bottom by me, but I keep trying to go the other way.
You just pick what you like. That's why I don't think about the other people. I just pick what I like.
Yeah.
So, okay, then. And, man, poor Kaylin. She's a quiz writer for us. And she's down there at 25, so.
Keeping me company down here.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go, right? There you go. So, okay, that's where we're at. Gina, are we about ready to go to the next
set.
round?
Mhm.
Okay.
You're set.
Let's come back in and we'll take everybody over to round 6. Okay. And we will warp on over. And my screen updated as well. So we are here at round number 6. Let's go ahead and kick this thing off.
I turned it off. Sorry, I thought I turned that off. Okay.
You're muted, Chad.
Oh, 80. Yeah, Satilli Canteen finally takes out Chicken Guy at 86-14. And then the next round, Geyser Point takes out Flame Tree. That's twice, Jake. Flame Tree got booted. So
Come
Sorry.
on.
Hey.
Oh, man.
I just want to thank you all for the input you gave me for Geyser Point. You won a convert. Thank you very
I
much.
knew it was going to lose, but you know what? There's always got to be someone to go
Yeah.
against the crowd. And
Yeah.
Imagine
is
your
what it
Magic Kingdom day. Just pop over for a little lunch and then head on
Yeah.
back.
yeah, there you go. And again, Future Friendship Boat and Agent K are on it and didn't even lose a point.
Wow.
They were that quick. So,
And I was clicking fast. So, and I'm 12th. Wow. You guys are like, you were just clicking and guessing.
oh, my gosh.
Mhm.
Wow.
so I don't think there's much going to be any change there. Although Agent K did take out Tiki Rob and moved up ahead on that one.
Woo-hoo.
So, okay, that's the last time we're going to look at the multi-game rankings until it's all said and done. So let's come back in. Gina, do you have the final round set up?
Yeah, I actually did know this. I predicted this one and got it correct, so that was set early.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, well, let's go ahead and warp on over then. And we are at, I guess this is round 7, right?
This is it, the greatest of all time.
Go.
Okay.
Let's see who votes correctly.
Yeah, I'm not even going to turn on the music for this one. 'Cause this one's just going to go by really
One,
fast.
it's just one.
okay?
Yeah.
Everybody's
Yeah,
going to be at the edge of their seats for this one.
It's one question, and
Good
if
luck.
you don't know who you're voting for by now, it's like
You don't know.
Oh, man.
I'm voting with my heart. Is all I'm saying.
I went with the crowd, hopefully. I did not go with my heart.
I went with the crowd.
I went with the one I picked at the very beginning of the show. So
Hopefully it's correct.
yeah, we'll find out.
Okay, so there we go. Let's come back in and we will end this experience. And
I can smell the waffle fries. So
So
I'm
good.
hoping for it.
yeah, I think I smell the waffle fries fried is what I think.
Yeah,
That's my prediction.
Right. That's
If I
right.
picked it, it probably would be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's come back in and yep. So there we have it, folks. Satuli Canteen, greatest quick service restaurant of all times, beating out Geyser Point.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
man.
That's right. I don't want a line at Geyser Point anyway. Y'all get.
Okay, but we're not all done yet, right? We're not all done
Nope,
yet.
there's
No.
one last thing.
We've
the
got to come back
forecast.
over to the forecast and see how things changed from people calling it. So the overall GOAT goes to the Tully Canteen. Let me come back in and find that.
And they're not in any specific order
No,
either.
they're not. It
So that's
randomizes
hard.
them. Even if we were to come
There
back
it is.
in,
39.
39%, 13 people called that one as the greatest of all time. And then we come back in and at Disney Springs, I think the last one standing
Chicken Guy.
there was
Chicken
Chicken
Guy.
Guy
Mhm.
at 18% with 5 votes. Interestingly enough, people thought Earl of Sandwich would win that round. Seemed to be winning there. Couple of votes for the Smokehouse at the House of Blues, and then
interesting.
Wolfgang Puck Express. And then Amaret's had 14% with 4 votes.
4 votes, yeah.
Same thing with Morimoto Asia there. So
That was a little more spread out for
yeah, that one was a
more
little
than
more
I thought it
spread
would be
out.
at
Yeah.
Disney Springs.
That one was a little bit more spread out. So let's come back in and see who was the forecasted here at the resorts. And Captain Cook's was doing really well.
Okay.
Geyser Point had 37%. And of course, that was the right answer there. So no other votes there. The Chuck Wagon got 1 vote. Okay.
Poor Chuck Wagon.
So there was somebody that liked Chuck Wagon. It didn't last long, but somebody
Poor
liked
Chuck
it.
Wagon.
Right. And now the theme park one. Casey's Corner only got 1 vote.
Wow.
Look
Columbia
Flame
Harbor
Tree.
House got 4 votes at 13%.
That didn't surprise me. I figured they'd get a lot. And Flame Tree, of course. they
Flame
got
Tree
one.
was 16%. Scrolling on down, Satuli Canteen at 48%.
Wow.
48% of the
Almost
votes.
half.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
heavy.
So, okay, with that said and done, who do you guys think is going to be our overall winning player?
Tiki Rob. I'm gonna go with Tiki Rob.
That's
think
my heart sentiments, Tiki Rob, because I just love his handle. But I think it's going to be Casey Ray.
Okay. Well, each of these 3 questions were worth 200 points. No timer, just a flat deal. And then question 4 was worth 300 points. So let's see how that changes up the boards. Let me kill this off. And let's see. Well, there's a big tie here.
Yeah.
Oh, I said Casey Ray. I meant Agent K.
Hey,
I don't know who
close enough.
Casey Ray is.
Gina, let's check the points on that one. That doesn't
Okay.
look exactly
Yeah.
right. There shouldn't be like 100 point.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah.
First place, Papa Mouse, right there. Take a look. He's right there.
Is that
Okay.
just winning for
Hold on, I got to
me?
do a screenshot. Hold on. I've never got first in a trivia ever. As soon as you fix it, I'm going away.
So 100 points. Oh, that's because we're on.
Oh, you're on the game. You're on the one game.
Yeah, we're on the one game. Okay?
Okay.
We're on the one game. I would have to come back in and make the other one live to see that.
Yeah, multi-game.
So let me come back in and do this, and we will come back over to. Let me open up that experience, which was the forecast round.
I think they need to bring back Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and do it like this.
Yes.
Okay, so here on this one, congratulations to Sean, who picked up 900 points.
Wow.
Jennifer, Holly, and Chad.
Whoa, way to go, Sean.
Yay.
He left us
Yes.
all in the dust.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, and then Holly, Kelsey, Caleb, and then future Friendship Boat Captain here. Tiki Rob got 2 out of 4 there. So what's this going to do to the multi-game, guys? Let's check it out. Future Friendship Boat Captain pulls it off.
Or
at
Holly. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
And then Holly sneaks up to second place. So
Nice job,
congratulations,
Holly.
Holly.
Good
Holly, way to go.
Yes, congratulations to Tiki Rob on that as well. So that's pretty much a wrap for our game tonight. So let's come back in and see if there's any comments here, any questions. And
There's some good ones.
Scott was saying, stop the count, right? Karen says, hey, I at least
Kaylin,
picked
yep.
Cecily to win.
I feel your pain, Kaylin. I feel your
Yep.
pain.
And then every
vote counted.
counts. Yes.
Every vote counted.
Dan was rooting for Geyser Point 2020.
Yep. Same.
I'll meet you there for, a cocktail. There.
There you go, Grant. I'm going to double her salary just on your
Yeah.
Thank
your
you.
suggestion
Now
there, right?
0.
Double 0 now. Awesome.
Yeah.
So there we go, guys. That was our game for tonight. And I think we're going to do this the next 2 weeks just to have some more fun. And it should get a little bit more interesting because next week we're going to table service. And then the week after that, we're going to character dining, signature dining, and a snack down. So
Yeah.
Yes.
should be a lot of fun, guys. We all like talking about food, and hopefully we kind of find out who tonight's favorites were.
Yeah.
And
And where we have to try next, right?
and Rob says only legal votes count,
Yep.
right?
That's right.
They all
As
count.
well. Yep.
Great.
Dan says, thank you as always. And thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. We look forward to seeing you back next Wednesday night. And you can also join us this Friday night for Mouse Quiz. And Jared Lentz will be joining us. And he is a Walt Disney World equity actor. He's performed with the Dapper Dans, spent many, many years with Festival of the Lion King, opened up Tokyo when that happened. He's been over there performing. So we've got a lot of great rounds and a lot of great questions, and you'll get to hang out with a really cool cast member. So we look forward to that, and we will see you guys all on Friday night and then back next Sunday. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.